Today on the channel, we unbox them Fighting Mysterios with Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio, Basic, Series 144.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Basic, soon-to-be main event, unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got them Fighting Mysterios. We got Rey and Dominik, the Mysterio family. But for all your Mysterio needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, 144, another basic series. Can you believe 144 series of basics at this point? Absolutely wild when you think about it, but it's cool to get a father and son in the same line once again. And I was on the fence on both of these, but I got caught up in a little of that retail therapy. I guess I'm at a Walmart store, I see them, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pick them up. Usually I don't pick up a lot of basic Reys, but this one was different enough to be dangerous. And Dominik Mysterio, a pretty big face on TV right now. Figured I'd pick one of these up as well, and we'll do a little comparison later in this very video. But of course, we're going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to go the senior member first. Old Rey Mysterio Jr., the most mysterious junior of all time. Do you know a more mysterious junior along the way? Let me know in the comments. But Rey, back again in the basic line, but a little bit different with a shirt on here today. Good for him wearing shirts around the house. It's a good idea. Rey looking only like Rey could look. 144, Rey Mysterio, WWE logo at the top. On the back, we're unboxing every single one of these on the channel, so check out the cross-sell down below. You got, of course, the Mysterios. We got Killer Cross. We got B-Fab, B-Fabulous once again. And then we got two versions of the Ultimate Warrior. Can't wait to unbox that as well. Rey Mysterio back here. Let's see what it says. Not much. Signature move, the old 619. I used to do the 618 in high school, but Rey went one more to the 619. Went straight out of San Diego with that 619. Sometimes I dabble in a little 515, if you know what I mean, as well. But Rey looking good. Of course, a high flyer to this day is old Rey Mysterio, and there it goes. See you later. Goodbye. There he is in a plastic prison. And get this, a little sky hook. There it goes. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we got old Rey out of the package. Looking interesting here. Now, this is an interesting Rey if there ever was one. And is this the first Rey with the new basic articulation? I believe it is. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments. But I guess we'll start off with the head on this one. We've definitely seen this head before. It's kind of the sleepy version of Rey is what it reminds me of. Got some big lips and very small squinty eyes. Not a huge fan of this head sculpt. I feel like it's been murdered and it's been burned out and played out to death. I think it's time for some new head sculpts for Rey. We've had a lot of head sculpts for Rey, though, but I'm just not a big fan of this one. He does got the little birds on the side of the mask, of course. You got the cross up at the top. Of course, this whole outfit screams one thing, and that only thing in the black and yellow, you know what it means. It means huge Striper fan. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when Oz Fox was out with his medical emergencies, Rey Mysterio sat in the band for him. Somebody feel free to fact check that. I wouldn't do it, but if you want to, fact check it. Let me know in the comments here. But Rey Mysterio, a huge Striper fan. Who knew? Who knew he was blasting that back in the day? I don't know. San Diego loves their Striper. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me when I'm telling lies, as CM Punk would say. But looking good with the black shirt going on. It does say Lucha Legend 20 years. You know, he's got the greatest mask of all time. The Gamote, as he's known in some circles, apparently. And it does say 2002 to 2022. So right there, how about that? 20 years, Lucha Legend. Looking amazing. And then, of course, the yellow and black attack throughout. Got a little of the bird kind of on the side on the pants there in the yellow pants. Black boots going on. Black gloved hands. And this really screams different in basic, as we do got those open Mysterio hands, which I do like these hands. And you got the wrist bracers as well. But we usually don't get these on basics. It makes the basics feel a little bit specialer. Usually we get like a gripping hand and a fist, if we're lucky, maybe one or both of the others. This feels different for a basic, and that's what they need. They need to bring more people into the basic collection. And already with this new articulation, it's brought me back into the basics at a more regular basis. basis where I used to dabble. Now I'm doing some serious dabbling in the collection here, and they are changing to main event. They're rebranding them. A lot of good times with basics around the corner. Now, we also got Rey's tattoos throughout. We got a little wristband, or I should say bicep bands around there. Looking very good. He's got the Aaliyah and Dominik tattoos. I wonder if he's thinking about getting that tattoo removed. He probably will. He probably will. But looking good. You got a design on the back of the mask as well. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. Speaking of articulation, head back, forward, side to side. Head should pop off, and it does pop off. So if you want to put a different Rey head on there, you usually could do that. Arms all the way around for us. You got the elbow, single jointed. Hands removable, a big change there, back, forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Those big old mysterious splits. How does he do it? I don't know. Leg does go up, of course. Bend at the knee, bend at the boot cut. No ankles, unfortunately, with this one, but you do get all that great leg movement now. A real game changer for the basics, if you ask me. But a good-looking Rey, and the good thing about this is it does look different. It does feel different. I'm here for that all day long, but he doesn't want to fit on a Mattel ringside stand. I don't agree with that, though, Rey. I think that's where you and I have to part ways. We should be fitting on Mattel stands, and he does not. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's not just for AEW anymore. What are we doing, toy companies? Let's get these fitting on our stands here. Come on. But there it is, old Rey Mysterio, being mysterious as ever, keeping us guessing with his striper love and his non-fitting of ringside stands. It's a wild time for old Rey Mysterio. But now we turn our attention over to Dominik Mysterio. And as I'm opening this, I just read online that he got married last night. And it was not Rhea Ripley. Yes, it's true, I guess. I can't believe it. I don't know what Buddy Murphy would say about that if it was, but he did get married. So congratulations to old Dominik Mysterio. Another mysterious wedding, I guess is what we'll call it. But we got Dominik, same packaging style, 144, of course. Glamour shot, WWE logo, plastic bubble. Just Dominik playing all the hits in the packaging department. Cross-sell, same cross-sell we talked about. Of course, Jibber Jabber, UPC at the bottom, Glamour shop at the top. What's it say? He is a high flyer, just like his dad. How about that? Signature move, the old frog splash. Oh, everybody loves a good frog splash, especially Eddie Guerrero. Pulling old Dom out. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Looking good. And bam. There it goes. Right in front. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Dominik. Dirty as ever. Looking so dirty here. So dirty, somebody throw him in a shower. That's what he needs. But he's got his Judgment Day shirt on. On brand for Dominik. Looking very good. And this Dominik figure, the head sculpt looks identical to the last Elite. We'll pull his Elite out as well. So definitely very, very similar in the Elite department. Now his tattoos all over the place, but we did get some color added to the tattoos. Once again, a very cool thing to do for a basic figure, making it feel less basic, feeling more main event. How about that, Mattel? How about that? But looking good there. Of course, the paint here in black on the forearms looking good. Fist of Fury, gripping hand. And then he does got even the Judgment Day boots there looking very nice in black. And then he's got the Mysterio kind of logos going on here. I guess he's repping the Mysterio from the dark side is what he is doing right there, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Who knows? He does got some wings on his back as well, looking good. Now, articulation, don't need to walk through it. Identical to his dad over here, so we know all about that. But a good-looking Dominik figure, especially if you missed out on maybe his prior basics or his prior Elites. This is a pretty good stand-in. All things considered with the new articulation, the new posability, the new hands that you can move back and forth. A very good one to have in your collection, I do feel. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Once again, save 10% and does fit on there very, very well. Him and his dad rocking that Mysterio blood right here is what we're doing. But I do got the other Dominik here. Very similar, except you get the soft goods shirt on this one. And one of those things you could do to turn your basic into an Elite is, let's say you like this Dominik over here. You want to keep him in his wrestling gear, which isn't a bad deal. It definitely looks different from this one. You could throw on, of course, the shirt here that you get in the Elite, and you turn this basic basically Elite by doing that. So there is a lot of options you can do with some of these new basics or main events. I got to get used to calling them main events very, very soon. But it really brings this one up a notch, makes this feel definitely Elite, and then this one obviously feels Elite with all the articulation stuff. So little simple switches like that is fun to do with these basics. Make your basics go to that next level, and it's a lot easier than having to do customization and stuff. It's as simple as switching a shirt over. So not a bad deal. if that is your thing. But Dominik looking good. Rey not too far behind him. A good one here for around, you know, 22, 23 bucks, whatever it is at retail. A pretty good value, especially for kids out there that maybe don't want to have elites, or you just are a big Mysterio fan, you want these, or you love Striper too. Nothing against it. Nothing against it. Unless, you know, you're me, I might hold it against you. But besides the point. But there it is, the Mysterio family. What are your guys' thoughts? Pickups, passes, long games, no games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to both YouTube channels. And, of course, both those channels, you can get early access to all the videos over on Patreon, including a bunch of other bonus stuff over there. Patreon, the best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. And don't forget, over on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, my new book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series, about 700 pages of Jakks Classic Superstars content. A labor of love, if there ever was one, over on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Exclusive variant edition at Barnes & Noble in hardcover. Of course, if you want me to autograph one of these, reach out to me on social media. We'll work something out. Just let me know. So there it is, little Mysterio family unboxing in Basic Series 144 for Rey and Dominik. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.